What's up, Brunswick County? This month on Brunswick Biz, we begin here at the Southport Cheese Shop to check out some of the cheese and olive oils, breads, and all sorts of good stuff they have to offer. Then we'll head down Highway 211 to Coastal Cosmetic Family Dentistry. And finally, we'll end in Charlotte at Mason-Dixon, a brand new gift shop that's opened up. So stay with us. This is Brunswick Biz, connecting Brunswick County one business at a time. I'm here at Southport Cheese Shop, which is located on North House Street in Southport, and Lisa Stetner is joining me now. And you own and operate this business along with your husband, Eric.
That's right.
And how long have y'all been open?
We've been open just about a year. It was a year, 2 weeks ago.
A year, 2 weeks ago. So there's been a very positive response from the community since you've been here. You were telling me that this is something that people here in Brunswick County have really been looking for a long time.
That's what they tell me.
They come in and they see stuff that they haven't seen before in a store around here.
Yep.
So, what prompted you to open a cheese shop in Southport?
Well, my husband had a business in New Jersey, and I was driving a school bus. And we just wanted a slower pace. So we came down here, and he sold his business. And we were just looking for something to do, weren't quite getting what we wanted through, just having a job working for somebody else. So we decided, we have to do something.
Okay.
And then a couple of neighbors approached me about opening the cheese shop, and that was it.
Yeah,
that was it.
Cheese has been a learning experience for you, so you've learned
Definitely.
a lot in opening a cheese shop. And
Still learning.
Still learning.
Still learning.
So, if people have questions and they come in, they can ask you and you can help them out. And,
and if I don't know the answer, I'll look it up, I'll find out. Yep.
Okay, and so you offer more than just cheese.
Right.
You have olive oils and breads and all sorts of stuff. Tell me about some of the products you have.
We have, our breads are from New Jersey, Canada. And that's one of the items that people will come in and say, oh my gosh, finally we found good bread. They're looking for nice crusty bread. We have a Jewish seeded rye, we have a ciabatta, we have a French baguette, sesame loaf, and we also have fig spreads that go with the cheeses. You could pair with the cheeses more than just fig spread. You could pair honey, you could pair olives, quince paste, everything.
It's not just bread and butter with cheese. You can do all kinds of stuff with cheese.
Yeah, it's definitely more than what you think it.
Yeah. And you also have grilled cheese paninis.
We have paninis,
which sounds so good.
Yep, paninis with we don't have cold sandwiches. It's paninis, grilled cheese paninis, and we'll put a fig spread on those. We'll put a bacon jam, roasted red tomatoes. So, different varieties. Probably about 5 different sandwiches a day.
And you also do different wine and cheese pairings. It's something new that you're doing now here in the community. So little events that folks can come and check out.
Yep, we're having a wine and cheese pairing in May 19th with one of the local wine shops here. I don't know if I'm able to name them, but
they can go to your Facebook page to find out more.
Yeah, Facebook is definitely my biggest source of information right now.
Well, we're going to go ahead and check out some of the cheese that you have here in the shop, and I'm going to sample something. I can't wait for that. I'm excited.
Good.
Lisa, here at the Southport Cheese Shop, you carry cheese from all around the world, isn't that right?
That's correct.
Yeah, tell me about where your cheese comes from. You're telling me Europe, everywhere.
We get a manchego from Spain. We get actually this ubriacone, which is it's a hard Italian cheese that they pierce it and then they soak it in a local red wine. Comes from Italy, Veneto, Italy. We get our Goudas from northern and southern Holland. It comes from all over. Our brie is from France, and we get it from The U.S. too. We get Wisconsin cheese, Vermont cheese, North Carolina cheese.
Yeah,
So.
you even carry cheese curds. You're telling
Cheese curds,
me people
yep.
come from Wisconsin, they
Yep.
haven't had cheese curds, they couldn't find them here in North Carolina,
Yep.
but now they can,
Yep.
right here in your shop.
Yep.
So North Carolina cheese, this cheese right here, tell me about it. It comes from?
It comes from Goat Lady Dairy.
Goat Lady Dairy.
They're in Climax, North Carolina. They actually started their cheese making in old tobacco barns. But this is an award-winning cheese. It's called Lindale. It's their cow's milk Gouda.
Okay, and I can try some right here.
You
I
can
have a
try
sample.
it. Yeah,
Let's
it's
see.
got a nice mild buttery taste. Pairs well with, if you want to drizzle a little honey on it or have some nuts with it.
It's very good. Yeah. So right here you have a platter. So y'all make platters
We
for
make cheese
parties or
platters.
whatever you need. What goes? How do you do the process of that if somebody comes to you?
First of all, I'll ask the people what kind of cheese they like and what kind of cheese they don't want on it. Because definitely everybody has different tastes. So what I might like or what I might think is spicy
Right.
is not going to taste the same to somebody else necessarily. But we'll put meats. We have a variety of salamis and we have caper berries that we just got in, red roasted tomatoes, stuffed olives, Castelvetrano olives. Any kind of spreads and honeys will pair nicely with it.
Okay, and I see you have some here. Like this is from North Carolina. This is I cannot pronounce this name.
It's a supersad.
Supersad.
Yep.
Okay, and you can just eat that straight up or with a cracker or
just
however you like.
Cut it
Isn't that
in
right?
some nice thin slices, have it on a cracker with your cheese or put it on a cheese platter and
So if you're looking to entertain, come here to the Southport Cheese Shop and
Right.
you can get what you need. Thanks so much for being with us on Brunswick Biz, Lisa. Tell us where you're located and how our viewers can get in touch with you.
We are located at 417 North House Street in Southport. When you're coming into town, we're just before the water tower on the right-hand side, the brick building. You can also find us on Facebook, like us on Facebook, and that will direct you to our webpage and our contact information. So if you have any questions or if you'd like to order something, we're happy to ship it to you. Come see us.
All right, Lisa, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Here in Bolivia at Coastal Cosmetic Family Dentistry, and joining me now is Dr. Tony Michalakis, and you're one of the founding partners of this practice located right here on Highway 211. So thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
So y'all have been serving Brunswick County for over 20 years, and you started in Oak Island, and you've opened this facility fairly recently. So tell us all about how you started this practice.
I was very fortunate to leave Ohio and come here to Brunswick County in 1997 and practiced alone for about 7 years and then brought on my first partner. And from there, it's been pretty much a very busy practice, and we've really grown over the years.
Yeah, what does it mean to be a family dentistry?
It means that we really try to take care of all aspects of dentistry. We really try to do most of our procedures here at the practice. A lot of people really don't want to go to Wilmington or to Myrtle Beach, so we've been trained, and we ask our staff to keep up with the latest technology. And
Okay. When did you open this facility?
this was opened in 2009. We were growing out of our Oak Island office. We had 3 doctors at the time, and the hallways were getting a little bit tight. So we decided to build this practice, this building here in Bolivia, and it's just been a great location for us.
Yeah, it's a huge facility, huge building. Walking around it, it's very impressive.
Thank you.
Very comfortable waiting area. I thought it was really neat that you can even check out an iPad while you're waiting, that's a nice little touch, little personal touch.
Yeah, we really try to stay on time. I really don't want to make people wait, but occasionally when you're working with the human body,
That's right.
these things happen, and so we try to make it comfortable for the patient.
So this is a full service dentistry. What does that mean? So do y'all perform all aspects of work?
We do. We do fillings, crowns, root canals, limited orthodontics. We place implants. We restore implants. We have pediatric side of the practice, so we have a special pediatric dentist taking care of our children.
Dr. Lou here in a moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. And how many dentists do you have over the whole practice?
There are 7 of us now total. Yeah.
And they meet patients in both Oak Island and here in Bolivia.
Correct.
So the office is still open.
Yeah, the office is open. Both offices are open every day except Oak Island is closed on Friday. And we are open some Saturdays now, 1 a month.
And you're really involved in the community as well.
We are. We really feel like we should give back. The community's been so good to us that it's been really one of my, I really have tried to, since 1997 when I came, I really tried to never say no to someone who came and asked for a donation. And it's just what you need to do. All
right, well, we're going to go ahead and meet with Dr. Lou now. She's going to tell us about Coastal Pediatric Dentistry, which is a new part of the practice that you recently started. Learn all about that.
Great.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Dr. Cecilia Liu is the pediatric dentist here at Coastal Cosmetic Family Dentistry, and the pediatric dentistry is an entirely new component to the practice.
It is. It is.
When did it begin?
We opened our doors in September of this past year.
Okay, so it's really cool spot and area in the building. It's all done up, make children feel real comfortable when they come to the dentist, because I know that's, for some, it's not a very pleasant experience for them.
No, and it is made very kid-friendly.
Oh, yeah.
We have lots of decorations on the wall, TV on every chair, video games for them to play, iPads for them to play on. So it makes it coming to the dentist lots of fun.
Yeah, I know. Just to share a personal story, I didn't mind going to the dentist when I was younger. I actually really enjoyed the thing where you go and put it in your mouth and you suck out the water or whatever. So there's some
the
kids
cleaning everything,
yeah. So just to know that for the children that might not typically enjoy that, you know, there's something there to keep them entertained and enjoy it. So what's your personal background with dentistry? Where'd you go to school, and when did you come to Brunswick County?
I did my undergrad at UNC Chapel Hill, and I was actually on the gymnastics team there.
Oh, cool.
So I did it throughout college, and after that, it was kind of a searching moment for me. I didn't really know what I wanted to do as my next step. I had originally gone to college to do sports medicine, physical therapy, and along the way, I just decided it wasn't for me. So it was, I knew I wanted to do something medical, and dental looked kind of interesting. Didn't know too much about it. None of my family members are in healthcare, so I was just searching around, and I ended up getting a job as a dental assistant in Wilmington right after undergrad. So I worked as a dental assistant for 3 years and decided, yep, this is what I'm going to do. Went off to dental school at USC in LA. I did 4 years there. Did 1 year residency in Hawaii.
Oh, cool.
And then I decided to do pediatrics. It was so much more fun working with kids and really getting like the really scared kids to come in, and then at the end of the appointment, they're like, oh my God, that wasn't bad at all, and I want to come back to see you tomorrow. That was what made me feel really good about doing dental.
It's cool to have them come back again and again and actually be excited about it and about dental care. So one of the things that I was wondering about was the difference between a family dentistry and a pediatric dentistry, because obviously both of them care for children, but what sets that pediatric dentistry apart and makes it special? So
every dentist that graduates from dental school can see all ages. So to go into a family practice, you can see kids, their mothers, their grandparents, and everyone. If you specialize in just pediatrics, we go through extra years of training after dental school. So some programs are 2, some programs are 3 years. So it's an additional extra training that we specialize just in pediatrics. So we're getting a lot more learning as they are first born, and then through teenage years, growth development, and some even special needs.
Okay. Are y'all the only pediatric dentistry in Brunswick County?
We are. There's actually another pediatric office that's in Leland, but I believe they're only there Monday through Wednesday.
Okay, so this one's open
Full time.
Full time. Okay. Thank you so much, Dr. Liu. It was nice meeting you and speaking with you about pediatric dentistry.
Yeah, thank you.
Joining me now is Dr. Aaron Wilharm. You're another one of the dentists here at Coastal Cosmetic Family Dentistry. And thank you so much for being with us.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Yeah, so how'd you get involved with dentistry and how'd you end up here in Brunswick County? Tell me about your background.
Oh, dentistry. I got involved with dentistry when I was in high school. I knew I wanted to be in a profession where I was good at science and I liked people. So science, people, and I wanted to be able to leave work early to take my kids to their baseball games. and my kids don't play baseball, but we go to soccer games and flag football games and things like that.
All right, so that's cool. How long have you been with Coastal Cosmetic Family Dentistry?
I moved here in 2003. My wife and I moved from West Virginia, and we said, hey, let's go try living at the beach for a little while and see how we like it.
I think you like it?
Yeah, we've never left. So
all right, that's
14
awesome.
years.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about some of the technology that's come up in the past few years. I'm sure you've seen it change from your time when you started doing dentistry. And so what's new? What's the latest and greatest? And y'all have it here at your practice?
So we do. We pride ourselves in keeping up with the latest and greatest technology. And I often talk about the technology, how it's advanced from dental school to now. And if you look at what's in one of our operatories and compare it to what we had in dental school 16 years ago, it's night and day. We have magnification for our glasses so we can see things better. We have lights on our glasses, so again, we can see things better. Okay. We have a machine that will make any type of a crown or a large restoration within 15 minutes, so people don't have to wear temporary crowns anymore. Our root canals we're able to do in a way that's very efficient, very quick, and very little discomfort afterwards. Technology's been a big thing for us. So
technology is one of the big aspects to Coastal Cosmetic Family Dentistry, and also the community aspect of it as well. Yeah, I mentioned it to Dr. Michalakis that y'all are really involved in the community. So in May, there's a big event that y'all have. Tell me about it. It's called
Dentistry from the Heart.
Dentistry from the Heart.
So, we've been doing dentistry from the heart. I don't remember. Is it 5 years now? Maybe 6 years.
6 years is what I was told.
Time flies. 6 years. We see a couple hundred patients during the day. We have people who will sleep on the porch the night before so that they can make sure that they're seen that day. And people travel from all over the state to see us. And it's really cool because our employees, they donate their time that day. Nobody's on the clock. And we have ex-employees, people who have moved away or stopped working here, and they still come back and volunteer for dentistry.
So it's like a big dentistry marathon.
Yeah, dentistry marathon, and also we have a hospital, Novant, who gets involved, and they do blood pressure screenings and diabetes screenings, so it's like a big health fair almost.
All right, that's really awesome to bring that to Brunswick County. And tell me about some of the other events that you have during the year. I know there's a Freedom Day and the Give Kids a Smile.
So we do have many. Our two biggest ones are Dentistry from the Heart and Freedom Day. Freedom Day started 5 years ago-ish, and it's a day where we give back to our veterans, and we also give back to people who are currently enlisted and their families, not just the soldier, but their family as well. So they can come in on that day and have their teeth cleaned or have a tooth fixed or have a tooth extracted. It's a way that we say thank you to those who serve us.
Dr. Wilharm, thank you so much for being with us. Before we leave, tell our viewers how they can get in touch with you here, and phone number, website, and all that good information.
Sure. If you would like to come and be a patient with us at Coastal Cosmetic Family Dentistry or at our pediatric dentist office, please call us 910-253-0000, or you can see our website at coastalcosmeticdentistry.com.
And y'all are on Facebook as well, so they can keep in touch with you there and see what y'all are doing?
We are. We do Facebook and Twitter and Tweeter and all those
all those social media out there.
Correct.
So thank you so much for being with us. It was great meeting you.
Thank you so much for coming and spending time with us.
We're here on Main Street in Charlotte at Mason-Dixon. I'm with Wendy Brown, who is one of the owners of the new shop that you and your partner and friend Haley have started.
Yes,
and it's a very unique gift shop.
Thank you.
It's really like nothing I've seen around here, because it's a little bit of a blend of north and south, as you call it.
That's right. That's what we're going
and then
for.
you've kind of got the country thing going on, and also the collegiate stuff, all kinds of stuff. I mean, there's a lot to talk about. So tell us about how the business came to be.
Well, Haley and I worked together for the last 3 years, and my husband and I have a store at the North Myrtle Beach Flea Market, and we decided that we would try something together, and so this came to pass, and we realized that in Charlotte, as somebody who's lived here for 18 years, we have to leave our community to get a lot of the merchandise that we still now have. And we thought that just, if we were leaving to go elsewhere outside of our community to buy, that maybe other people were in the same situation. And we feel a real strong commitment to our community and wanted to offer things for everybody.
So you're bringing that shop and local aspect to Charlotte even further.
We
There's a
hope
lot of
so.
great local businesses here, but
Yeah.
you have a unique business that
Thank
carries a
you.
lot of things that you couldn't find in this part of Brunswick County.
Right. That's what we found, is that if you wanted a koozie for your sports team, there were some places that had it, but they didn't have a large variety of it, as well as the beach decor is really here, but not so much of the country, and the spiritual shirts and stuff for guys and stuff for women and children and older people.
It's a family store,
Yes,
which is
sir.
pretty cool. There is
Thank
something
you.
for everybody
Thank
in
you.
here.
Thank you.
Yeah. Tell me about further with talking about shop and local, about some of your suppliers and how y'all choose what you sell here in the store.
Well, we go to a variety of different stores, different shows throughout the U.S., and we try to go to shows that, are in the Southeast as well as the West Coast. When we look for suppliers, whenever possible, we look for companies that are based in the United States. That's not always an option. Not everybody is always making everything we want to bring in, but we try to find companies that have a purpose, that they are supporting the people in their communities outside of the U.S., that they have they feel a personal responsibility to do well in the world. So we try to bring in fair trade products, and if that's not possible, to pick companies that do have a purpose and part of their proceeds go towards something.
Tell me more about the fair trade products.
Yeah.
What are some of the things that you carry that fall under that umbrella?
So some of our artwork is fair trade. What fair trade means is that they pay people in developing countries an above industry standard wage. A lot of times they will also hire people who have difficult problems finding jobs. So they will hire women, where some communities they don't. It's a much more male-dominated society, so they try to really support the things that we in the Western community value, and that's so whenever possible, that's who we try to do business with.
And as I said, y'all carry stuff for the whole family.
Yes, sir.
I see over to our left, there's some of the baby items and everything. So just tell me about some of the inventory that you have.
So we carry mud pie, and that is I have teenage boys, and then I have a 3-year-old. And from everything that I've heard other moms and dads say, is they really like the mud pie product because it's extremely well made. And then we also carry Milk Barn. A Milk Barn is they give a big portion of their proceeds back to helping children who were victims of child soldiers in the Congo, and help them rehabilitate and function back in society. It's extremely well made. It's organic cotton. The Bloomingville products, those actually are from the Netherlands. They have a strong commitment to helping sustainability. So their products are bamboo, and their purpose is to try to minimize their carbon footprint. So those are pretty much the 3 brands that we're carrying at this point in time for the kids stuff.
And y'all carry home decor, clothing
Yes.
for I know women, there's
right.
a lot
There's
of
women, and
jeans
then there's
some shirts behind us.
So there's some men's stuff we carry right now. We're just carrying the Fripp and Frawley and the Hook. We're trying to get in some different brands, but just to open up, that's what we started with. And then the Lily and Grace, and then we have a lot of our women's clothing we've brought in from the West Coast. So they're all new brands. Maybe some other places have them here in Charlotte, but we haven't ever seen them anywhere else. So when we started this business, the last thing we wanted to do was step on anybody's toes who's been here before us. So we worked really diligently to bring in something that was different. So hopefully you weren't gonna come in our store and see something that was somewhere else, because we believe there's enough business to go around for everybody.
So y'all are really blazing your own path here in the local retail scene.
Yeah, we hope. Thank you.
Yeah. And of course, it's May. Graduations are coming up. You
Yes.
carry some graduation stuff.
We
You have
do.
some
We do.
pretty cool, like West Brunswick custom jewelry
Yes,
that y'all
sir.
have. And of course, Mother's Day is in May, so y'all have a lot of great gifts for that.
Yes, we do. We have jewelry. We have shirts the one that I'm wearing that really gives a shout out to moms, and candles. All of our candles are made in the United States. The soy candles, the beans are farmed here in America. The glass is made here. It's a completely U.S. product. And then we have dish towels and aprons and everything we think moms would like.
And of course, I have to ask you about your giving tree.
Yes.
That's a very unique
Thank you.
part of your business that I thought was so cool when y'all told me about it for the first time.
Well, I have to give a shout out to Target, because that's kind of where I adopted it from. So
But it's on a local level.
Right. So
which
the
is cool.
difference between us and anywhere else with the Target is that we give the 5% back on everything that you buy here. It goes to any nonprofit organization. It just has to be based in Brunswick County. So anytime you come in here, you know that 5% is going to go right back to them. What we do is every quarter, for instance, everybody who's given this Smart Start will send a check with that donation along with a thank you card and sign their name, whoever the customer was who came in, so that Smart Start knows that it's coming from them.
All right, that's so cool.
Thanks.
Wendy, thank you so much for being with us. As we close out our time together, tell us where you're located and how we can get in touch with you, our viewers, and are you on Facebook?
We're on Facebook, Mason-Dixon Charlotte, and we are located right next to Duffers, which is one of the greatest restaurants in our community.
Right on Main Street.
Right on Main Street.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
And that'll do it for this month's show. Do you have a question, comment, or suggestion for us here on Brunswick Biz? Give us a call at 755-1770 or visit atmctv.com. I'm Nathan Evers, reminding you to shop local, and we'll see you next month on Brunswick Biz, connecting Brunswick County one business at a time.
We are ATMC TV, Channel 3 and HD Channel 910, your community channel.
When you build a bundle with ATMC, you have options. More than 100, actually. You can pick the perfect combination of high-speed internet, digital cable, reliable home phone, and ATMC security with smart home solutions, which means you can get a whole lot of this with more of this, a bit of that, and maybe even some of this and this. The options are yours, so build your bundle today and save with ATMC.
ATMC Security is changing the way you connect with your home, making it safer, smarter, and more efficient. Now you can manage your home wherever you are with a single app. Lights, locks, thermostats, 24-hour security monitoring, and more, which means you always come back to a safe, comfortable home. Monitoring services start as low as $17.95 per month. Make your home a smart home with ATMC Security.
At ATMC, we get it. We know you'd rather spend your time surfing, tweeting, gaming, and checking out your favorite sites. It's important to stay connected to those who matter most. That's why we're here. ATMC. Local company, local priorities.
Stay connected with your community channel. Like ATMC TV on Facebook today.